All right, everyone. Welcome back to one of the last modules here in our entry-level program called the Academy that gives you all the knowledge, systems, and tools that you need to take an agency, lift it off the ground from that $0 or maybe even $5,000 mark and take it to those $10,000, $15,000 per month. Okay. Throughout this program, you've gotten all those tools, all the knowledge, and all the systems you need to do that. And so this is going to be a round off. It's going to be one of the last modules here in the Academy. And we're just going to kind of summarize everything, package it in, and give you one last thing to set you on the path to success with your agency and to get you started right. All right. So without any further ado and without any more sweet talk, I'd like to jump into today's presentation and have a look at what it takes to take your agency to $15,000 per month. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so getting to $15,000 per month with your agency. So by the time you're watching this, you'll have all the knowledge and tools required to lift an agency off the ground and take it from $0 to $15,000 per month. You have the following at your disposal: our plug and play Stay Digital Seamless website template, which allows you to set up a streamlined and professional agency website in a matter of a couple of hours. You have the industry's most efficient outreach methods for getting your first 5 to 10 high-paying clients, the knowledge to deliver an extraordinary service and results to your clients for up to $10,000 per month in ad spend per client. All right. You have the tools and systems to manage a $15,000 per month agency seamlessly. And you have plug and play scripts and sheets like our in-depth cold email scripts, our customizable in-depth scripts and examples for cold calling. You even have scripts for organic/network marketing, right? We've given you the foundation to go out and make a perfect Facebook and Instagram feed plus story post, letting your network know that you've started an agency and perhaps even getting your first client organically like that. We've also given you the template to go out and send out a perfect message for 10 people in your network. Okay, then we've given you resources, right? Preparation scripts and meeting scripts for every single aspect of a meeting. Okay, so when you go into your next meeting, you literally have everything you need to secure a client, right? We've given you such an in-depth meeting structure. Okay, you'll find no more powerful meeting structure anywhere in the world of SMA. This is how you close a client, and this is how you close a client on a high-paying deal, because we've even given you the 4-month cycle structure that will allow you to charge your clients 3 months upfront, as you've learned in the meeting phase. All right, then I've given you a range of systems so complete that it was difficult to fit onto the screen all at once. Okay, you've got our website system, our accounting system, our pricing system, and the client acquisition planner, all of which are systems that I've had my developers develop. We've been working with a range of different developers and spent a bunch of money on developing these things for you guys. In other words, you have everything you need. Okay, now I'm going to give you one last thing, which is another sheet, another resource, which we call the chronological formula for results. Okay. So it's a sheet that, as usual, you can open below this module, and it essentially breaks down what you're going to be doing step by step in your first 7 weeks. Okay, now you've gone through the Academy, and it's time to take some action. Okay, so I'm just gonna walk you through the sheet chronologically, starting at the top. Okay, so you have everything you need to reach $15,000 in monthly recurring revenue with your agency, to close your first 5 to 10 clients and manage them on your own, to deliver stunning results to your clients with up to $10,000 in monthly ad spend per client. You have the knowledge, the tools, and the systems. Don't let any shiny objects or distractions come in your way, because you're equipped with the exact skill and toolset that you need to make this work. So just enter tunnel vision from here. Don't let anything distract you. Don't think you need anything additional. This is what you need. Okay, so follow this formula if you want to succeed. On your first 2 days, okay, so day 1 and 2, you're going to build your new agency website, and you're going to spend a maximum of 2 days on this process. Then you'll let your friends and family know that you'll be extremely focused on building an agency and that you'll not be available all the time because sacrifices are required. Okay, this point is very important, guys. You can't just think that you can live your life how you've previously been living it, partying every single weekend, getting extremely drunk, and just spending all day with friends. That's not going to work. Okay, so let your friends and family know that for at least for the next 6-7 weeks, you'll be extremely focused on building an agency and you won't be available all the time, okay? For the following 2 days, so day 3 and 4, you're going to study the find and contact clients phase through one more time. You're going to get familiar with the cold calling and email scripts. You're going to write your own versions of the scripts, okay? So read the scripts through and then write your own versions in terms of personalizing them, okay? So you're gonna go through the email script, personalize every single example, and personalize the cold calling script as well, just so you know that, so you know exactly what the contents of the scripts are and so you're comfortable with them, okay? And then number 4, you're gonna create a LinkedIn profile, set it up and connect with between 100 to 300 people, okay? You can do this quite quickly. Then on the following 3 days, which are the last 3 days of your first week, days 5, 6, and 7, you're going to firstly write down advantages and disadvantages to making 15K per month with your agency. Okay, now obviously finding disadvantages to making 50K per month with your agency is gonna be quite difficult to find, right? But just going through this thing, writing down the advantages and disadvantages will really put it into perspective what it is you're about to embark onto, okay? And why you just need to go all in. Number 2, write down what you're offering clients, okay? Taking them from point A to point B. Now, we've already been through this, okay? You know what you're offering clients, but I want you to write it down for yourself on a piece of paper, just so you solidify that belief in yourself, right? So you really write down with your own words exactly what it is you're offering to clients, because just by having this solidified in your mind, you'll have a much more clear vision going into the actual outreach, okay? Number 3, make a list of 10 people in your network and tell them that you're starting an agency. Okay, so this is what we talked about in the foundations of getting your first clients and getting a client organically, right? This is the time when you want to do that. So on days 5, 6, and 7, that's when you're gonna make that list of 10 people in your network and you're gonna tell them that you're starting an agency, okay? And you can use the messaging script that we've given you in the resource for this, okay? Then number 4, of course, you're gonna write a Facebook and Instagram. You're gonna write on your Facebook and Instagram profiles that you're starting an agency. We've also given you a script to go ahead and do this. Of course, you can personalize that script as you wish, but this is also the time in which you're gonna make those posts. Number 6, you're gonna write down that you won't stop trying until you've closed your first client, okay? Now, this one is extremely important as well. As some of you may know, I had it written on a piece of paper that I had pinned on a board inside of my boarding school room, right? I just wrote to myself, I will not stop trying until I get that first client because it truly will change my situation, right? And it truly did. But if I hadn't written that and if I hadn't reassured myself that it would happen, perhaps it would have never happened. Okay, so I want you to write that down also, that you won't stop trying until you've closed your first client. And guys, I want you to write these things by hand, okay, so on a piece of paper. Pretty much everything I do, pretty much all notes I take, I write digitally on my computer. But for these things, I want to write them by hand because it's going to have a bigger impact on you, okay? And then finally here, point 7, get ready to have everything changed, okay? And so that's what you're going to be doing in the first week, okay? Days 1 through to 7. That's essentially everything you're going to be doing for the first week. And granted, it's a total of, 13 points, I believe. But you can easily do this in your first week, okay? Now, once that week is done, you might already have guessed what's going to happen. You're going to have 6 weeks of pure focus and tunnel vision, because from week 2 to week 7, so 6 weeks in total, you're going to, number 1, get 100 points per day in the client acquisition planner. Okay, you're gonna make sure that you have 0 red fields and 300 blue fields. Okay, 300 blue fields is what it takes, right? It's 6 weeks times 5 days, so that's 300 blocks of 10 points in total. Okay, so yeah, 30 days in which you want 100 points per day. Okay, so you're gonna make sure that you have 0 red fields and 300 blue fields. Okay, you're gonna be relentless with this. You're gonna stick to it 5 days a week for 6 weeks, and you're not gonna stray from this. Okay, you're gonna be relentless and have complete tunnel vision on achieving this goal. Okay, number 3, you're gonna test out all 4 pillars of outreach. Okay, you never know which one will click for you. So I don't want you to just stick to emailing or just stick to LinkedIn messages or only do Looms, or only do cold calls for that matter. I want you to try out all 4 pillars of outreach, because truly you'll be surprised that one method of outreach might really just surprise you and yield the best results for you, okay? Number 4, guys, again, be relentless. It will feel tough to stick through after a few days or weeks, but keep pushing through relentlessly and don't let anything stop you from succeeding in this process, okay? Number 5, you're gonna take every possible meeting you can. You're going to learn from your mistakes and experiences, and you're going to get better at reaching out and taking meetings gradually as you go. And finally, here, number 6, close your first clients. So that could either be one client or in plural, more clients, and push towards that $15,000 per month goal. Okay. If you're still not where you want to be, well, then you're going to repeat. Okay. So that's the chronological formula for success. Okay. For results. And guys, I can literally tell you from the bottom of my heart, if you follow this to a T, if you really, really stay dedicated and disciplined with this formula and you complete all of these 7 weeks, you will see results. It'll be impossible for you not to schedule a bunch of meetings and even close your first couple of clients. If you stick to this and really follow through with this and make sure that you don't that you keep your quality up. Okay, so I don't want you to stick through these six weeks of outreach and do poor quality outreach. I want you to stick through these 7 weeks and do very high quality outreach. Okay, and don't compromise your quality on any aspect. Then you will see incredible results. Okay, so that's it. You're fully equipped to get started. Now, I know starting can be a daunting task. Okay, it can feel quite scary to get started, but as you will write down on a piece of paper for yourself, there are literally no disadvantages to starting. You can only gain. You have absolutely nothing to lose by starting out and going all in on this, but you will have the world to gain. Okay, so guys, I literally just want to stress and preface this. Starting my agency completely changed my life. Okay, these are the first 3 payments, right? They're equivalent to about $6,000 in total. But just closing my first 2, 3, 4 clients, those payments in total, they changed my life. Okay, I'm not kidding when I say this. Closing my first 2, 3, 4 clients completely reversed my life situation. I was at quite a low point before I started my agency. And I'm not going to talk about this in this module, but before I started my agency, before I closed my first couple of clients, I had nothing going for me, like literally nothing. I literally went from having to worry about which menu I got at McDonald's to never worrying about spending on food, clothes, and even rent again. That's the honest truth. 5 to 10 of these notifications per month is enough to live a very healthy and worry-free life. Okay, to get to 15K, you literally only need, say, 5 clients paying you $3,000 per month, or perhaps 6 clients paying you around $2,500 per month. If you can lock in 10 of these clients, well, then you're clocking in $30,000 in monthly revenue. And if you can get 10 of these types of clients, well, then you're sitting at $50,000 to $60,000 in revenue. And these are the kind of numbers that we're clocking in at Stage Digital. Okay, now guys, you don't even have to worry about these numbers yet, right? Because in all honesty, you don't have the required knowledge, tools, systems to make $50,000, $60,000 per month yet. Okay, so I just want you to stay in this ballpark. Now, of course, I'm not saying if you have the opportunity to sign a $5,000 client, by all means go for it. Okay, you shouldn't be shy or scared of doing that. But I'm just saying, if you want 10 of these type of clients, hitting that $50,000 to $60,000 per month mark, you don't even have to worry about that yet, right? Just stay in your ballpark for now, focusing on getting to your first $10,000, $15,000 per month mark, because that's the knowledge you have right now. If you want to join these leagues, well, by all means, you're more than welcome to jump into Academy Pro. But in reality, you don't need to stress about that right now. You just need to stay focused on your current situation. Then when you want to level up, well, you're welcome to join us in the upper echelon. But for now, guys, you just need 5 of these notifications per month, and you're living a very, very nice lifestyle. I can tell you that. Guys, I threw in some older screenshots right here to show you that it's possible, because these people didn't even have the knowledge that you do. Okay, so these are all screenshots from the first iteration of our mastermind community. Okay, so as you would know now, we've moved our mastermind over to another platform, right? But in the beginning, we had it on Telegram. And yeah, I can confidently say that these people didn't even have half the knowledge that you do now, because they only had access to the old academy, which the quality of the old academy was high, but it's nothing close to what you have in your palms right now at your disposal. Okay, and these guys were closing, as you can see, €2,000 clients. So it's a $2,500 per month client. 3,000 euro client, again, probably $3,500 client here. What else? Ashmal, 2,000 euro clients, another 2,500 per month, dollar per month client. Levi here, probably a $1,500 per month client, so 1,200 euros. And then this is Christian sending this message. He ended off this week with an extra $2,100 in extra retainers. Okay, so these are literally just a couple of examples of members who have gone out and achieved amazing numbers and signed big clients with half the knowledge that you have. Okay, this is the old version of the academy, and they can sign these kind of clients. So if they can, well, I can promise you that you can, and you can probably do twice as much. Okay, so don't think twice, just go all in on this. Okay, don't forget to use our community, ask for help when you need it, and share your success when you succeeded. Okay, that's the golden rule. Furthermore, there's no excuse not to join our live meetings when we host them. You should always have the next 2 to 3 meetings scheduled into your calendar via the live meeting calendar page that I've already given you, right? So at any given time, you can find the link in the welcome module. So the very first module of the Academy, you can always find the link to jump on the calendar page where you can log in a spot for our next live meeting. Okay, so yeah, in general, you should always have at least one, at least the next live meeting scheduled into your calendar. But ideally, just schedule in the next 2-3 meetings, because you can usually schedule our live meetings 3 weeks into the future, right? So just lock them into your calendar so you know that they're there, they're safe in your calendar, and so you're already planning your future ahead, and you know you're going to be on those live meetings when they come. Okay, because we literally give out insane value in there. Okay, it's always a really good thing if you bring your questions, but if you're just feeling like relaxing, you can always just join and have yourself muted and just listen to us giving out value to the other members, right? But again, our favorite students are definitely those who come in with their camera on, ask some questions, and participate actively. Okay, but again, it's your choice. But yeah, myself and our successful students are just giving out golden nuggets in there. Okay, from breaking down $9-10 million ad accounts to just answering all of you guys' questions personally in there. The group is the live meetings are just something else. Okay, they're really, really crazy. So by all means, go ahead and join them whenever you can. Okay, so guys, to round off this module, have fun. Okay, build the agency of your dreams. Okay, the sky is the limit, guys. We're living in a world rich on opportunity. Okay, most people just don't realize it, so they confine to social norms and what their family tells them is possible. But the internet has opened all the right doors for you, so please go use it. That's how I want to round off this module, because this is a really important point. Most people just confine to social norms and what their family has told them is possible, because those are the traditions, right? But the internet, in particular, within the last 5 to 10 years, in particular, last 3 to 5 years, the internet has just opened up so many doors for young entrepreneurs like you, like me and you and I. And yeah, I really just wanted to go out and take advantage of this opportunity. Okay, if it wasn't for the internet, you wouldn't have been able to enroll in a course like this that literally gives you all the knowledge, tools, and systems that you need to build a successful social media marketing agency within a couple of weeks. Like, think about it. It's crazy. Think about the situation your parents or your grandparents were in, right? They were never afforded this opportunity. So just realize what you have between your hands, the power you have between your hands, and all the knowledge that we've given you. This is enough to start a profitable agency that you can literally work on full time and live off of. Okay, I just wanted to implant that into your head, because that's the honest truth. Okay, so just realize the opportunity the internet has given you. Realize that most people you meet on the street, most of your friends are brainwashed by social norms, and just realize that you can literally live you can literally make a full-time income and much more than that from running a lean social media marketing agency from your home office or from your laptop, sitting in whatever country you want to travel to. That's the honest truth. Okay. All right, guys. And then we have a couple of action steps for this module that are very, very important that you take action on. Okay. So number one, open the chronological formula for results sheet and read it through. Okay, so you'll find it attached below this module, of course. Open it up, read it through. The most important point is just that you set a date in your calendar and then you stick to that. Okay, on that date, that's when you're going to start the 7-week process, and you're going to stick to it relentlessly. Okay, final point here is book in a spot for our next live meeting if you haven't already. Okay, so go ahead and locate the Calendly scheduling page and book in a spot for our next live meeting. Okay, it doesn't matter if you haven't started your agency yet. It doesn't matter if you don't have your first client yet. You're always welcome to join in our live meetings, listen to the value that's being given out, and ask any question that you might have. Okay, so that's going to be it for the action steps for this module. So yeah, that's how I want to round off this module by stressing some important facts, and just realize what you have between your hands right now. It's everything you need to start a really, really profitable social media marketing agency. So go out and get yours. Stay relentless. Okay, don't let anything distract you. Don't let any shiny objects distract you. You have everything you need. You have all the resources. Okay, all the knowledge. You have everything you need between your hands right now.